Hey everyone. So I thought I would just do a video on abnormal hedgehog behavior so that you know kind of what to look out for. So if your hedgehog is running around and it's peeing and pooing everywhere, you probably have a pretty normal hedgehog. However, if you're finding that your hedgehog is sleeping a lot or shaking and cold when you touch it, then that's a problem. If you touch your hedgehog and he's cold, that's not a good sign. Most likely, in cases where your hedgehog is acting like that, it's attempting hibernation. Now, hedgehogs do not hibernate, okay? So if your hedgehog is attempting hibernation, that's a problem. And it's usually because their atmosphere is too cold for them, or the lighting, lighting is not appropriate for them. Like in a place where there's not a lot of light, that could be a contributing factor. Hedgehogs should at least have 12 hours of light a day. And the temperature in which they're kept should be at least 72 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. So if your hedgehog's acting abnormal and you think it might be attempting hibernation, it's really important to try and make it warm. So the easiest way to do that is to put him against your belly or hold him close to your chest near your armpit, because our armpits and our groins actually are the two places on our body where generate the most heat, just naturally. So you can kind of keep them there, put them under your shirt, wrap them in a heat blanket, anything that you can think of that's going to get them warm. You want to get them warm so that they can get out of this feeling of going into the hibernation. Do not put them in warm water, because putting them in warm water will actually just make them more cold once you take it out of the water, and they'll get the chills. So if nothing changes, if you do everything I just said and they continue to act abnormal, I would contact a vet and let them know, because at that point you've kind of ruled out the hibernation, unless the lighting is not changed, in which case, if you're in a place where you don't have a lot of light, you might want to consider getting a sun lamp for your hedgehog, because again, if your hedgehog is continuously trying to go into hibernation mode, which is very rare, I haven't had that with my hedgehogs at all, or ever heard of it until recently, so that's why I thought I would do a video on it. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. If your hedgehog is still acting abnormal after you've ruled out the hibernation mode, I would contact a vet, because you want to make sure that everything's okay and that nothing else is going wrong. Okay, so that's just a little thing about hibernation mode. They can do it, mostly contributing from the light and the temperature. You want to make sure that those two things are at their peak. 12 hours a day of light, around that, and 72 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit is perfect for a hedgehog, and they won't go into hibernation mode. Okay? All right, till next time.